Today we're going to go through some good hip openers for low back pain. First, let's start with an active hamstring stretch. I want you to perform maybe 3 to 5, 5 to 8, totally up to you how it feels, just actively flossing through the leg range of motion to get into that hamstring stretch. It's helpful to keep your core engaged as you're going through these movements to keep everything locked in. Next up is a lower trunk rotation stretch. Hang out here as long as you need to. I always find it good to rotate your head to the opposite side to get a full spinal stretch and ease into this one. Sometimes this is a little touchy for a lot of people. And after you've done a good stretch, I always like to throw in some resets. So a glute bridge isometric, where you just lift your glutes up, tucking that tailbone under, keeping the core engaged, is a good way to reset after those big stretches. Next on the list is our 90-90 forward fold and walk back. Feel free to go through like 3 to 5 reps of these. Walking forward and walking backwards with your hips in the 90-90 position, and then switch to the other side. Do your best. You're going to be very asymmetrical on these hip range of motion exercises, so totally normal. Work with what you got. Hang out in these positions as long as you need to. And next up is going to be the infamous frog stretch. So again, ease into this one. Go with what your body feels good in. Take those knees apart. Try to keep your feet and your knee kind of at a 90-degree angle. And then I just want you to gently rock back and forth, getting a little bit deeper into that groin stretch, but ease into it. And just as you ease into it, ease out of it. Here we have a nice easy cat-cow, kind of centering yourself again, a good thing to do after you get into that frog position. Aim for 3 to 5 reps, just kind of taking your spine through good range of motion. Trunk rotation in a hands and knees position is good. Think elbow to elbow rotation and then open up towards the ceiling. You can do 3 to 5 on each side, working through your range of motion of your thoracic spine. And lastly, we're going to do a child's pose. Hang out here as long as you need to. Feel free to add a crossover reach to really emphasize one side more than the other. Take some good deep breaths into this position, opening up everything in your hips and your back. Happy mobilizing.